Oh, hey, guys. Oh. Down. Happy Monday. Sorry, my voice is fucking fried. You guys are gonna get a lot of VTuber Malcolm today. Because I have to sit in a really awkward position to not be in pain. Okay. Molly, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Very kind of you. Witness Molly, please. I'm switching over because I have to adjust. Hang on. Oh, fuck. So I lost my voice. I'm not sick. I was at Thunderdome. So I have to sit in a really stupid position because I broke my tailbone in the wall of death. So I have to keep my VTuber on because I have to sit in a very awkward position in order to not be in pain. So I'm not sick. I just completely fucking fried my voice. I did. Yeah, I did. So I've got some videos. To show you guys. They're pretty gas. What's up, Bard? For the Big 10, everybody witness, please. Thank you, Bard. It's hard being old, dude. Yeah, dude. I was having a lot of fun, and then I started to fall, and I was like, oh, fuck. I'm way too old for this. I'm way too fucking old for this. It would have been cool if, like, I got my nose broken, or, like, if I lost a tooth or something. But, no, I just busted my ass. So it was pretty stupid, dude. It was pretty stupid. But that's okay. That's okay. It's first night, too. It's a three-night concert. First night, they were like, we're doing a wall of death. And I was like, fuck yeah. So I, like, fucking beeline it, like, through the whole venue to get in the wall of death. And I'm going, and everything's going great. I'm having so much fun. And then next thing I know, I'm airborne. And I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. Oh, no, this is not going to be good. And so I was trying to, like, turn my body so I would fall on my side and, like, not right on my back. I was like, I'm going to do, like, a Matrix twist. And then this fucking giant-ass dude fell on top of me and slammed me right into the fucking ground, right on my fucking tailbone. And it was, like, 2 sets before the opener. And I was like, I'm fine. I'm not going to kill the vibe. I'm completely fine. So it's fine. I made it way worse by not staying, you know, stationary. I made it way worse, but it was pretty gas, dude. It was pretty gas. And then I kept trying to get out of the wall of death, and everybody kept pushing me back into the pit. And I was like, no, you don't understand. I'm in pain. Wait, you don't understand. Please, you have to let me out. I'm not playing anymore. Okay. There's some crazy shit. So, okay. So every year, Excision does Thunderdome. Oh, Little Fly, thank you for the crying sticker. That's how I feel. Everybody witness Little Fly, please. So every year, Excision does, you know, the same shit, right? Well, it's not the same shit, but every year the production gets better and better. Same weekend, it's my Super Bowl. Okay, every weekend, it's gas. The last day, he always brings on a surprise guest to play. So this year it was Excision, B2B, Kaiwachi, which means that Excision and Kaiwachi play together. And I was like, oh, who's going to be the surprise guest? Who's going to be the surprise guest? I literally can't wait. I'm so excited. I said, if it's Black Tiger Sex Machine or if it's Subtronics, I'm going to, like, be rolling on the ground, like, kicking and screaming and literally fucking coming in my pants. And it was Black Tiger Sex Machine. So I lost my voice for that. And Little Fly for the 2, feel better. Thank you. And then Necromancer took busting your ass bit to literally. Very true. Thank you guys, double witness. So let's see. I got some bangers for you guys. Hang on, let me oh fuck. Wrong video. My bad. Let me pause this. Okay. I've got some gas for you guys. We were cooking with gas, okay? I just saved all these. I just have to remember what I saved them as. Oh, it's these ones right here. Okay, so this is an Excision Classic, guys. This is an Excision Classic. This is next to you. So these are, I don't smoke in bed, smile. And then let's see. So we got some Atlians. Atlians was good, guys. Atlians was okay. What Thunderdome are you talking about? What Thunderdome are you talking about? And then we got some Slim Shady rhythm guys. Hole is my favorite. I love the little hole. They're my favorite. They're my favorite. Got some hole. Gas. Okay, and then so like all weekend it was like, oh my god, guys, who's gonna be the surprise B through B? And then it was BTSM, and then so obviously I crashed the fuck out. So here's some good ones for you guys. Holy fuck! So we get a good holy fuck, obviously, and then we get some cheat code. I was just having a whole experience, I love, this is my favorite song. I love this song. Literally just living my best life. And then these are the lasers. They're just so beautiful, guys. They're so beautiful. It was so gas, guys. It was so gas. It was so worth it. It was so worth breaking my tailbone, bro. It was so worth it. And losing my voice entirely. It was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome. And I got so much cool shit, you guys. I got so much cool shit. Let me try to readjust. I don't know if I can do this. Try. Oh, ah. Oh my god, it's like I'm being stabbed to death by 1,000 tiny knives. Hang on. Oh! Okay, I'm good. Okay. Okay. So I got all of these sprouts, you guys. I got all these sprouts. So got Sullivan King sprouts. I got a little dog. I got an alien. This mushroom is really cool because the top of it comes off. Hidden goods. Very cool. We love to see it. I got a little... Oh, fuck. I'm crashing out. I got a little pinwheel that's so cunty. And then I got... I'm having like a fucking stroke trying to put this back on. Hello. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I got that, and then I got this one that says peeking. That's really cute. Everybody always assumes that I'm on drugs, but I'm not. It's just the spirit of dubstep that possesses my body. And then I got... No, my mom did not go to this one. My mom would die. And I got a dinosaur finger puppet, which was pretty gas. Got in here. I got a Cartman perler. That was pretty cool. I got a lot of really... I should put this like in front of me and try to read because it fucking hurts. I got this guy. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Everybody like 3D prints these. These are fucking sick. Those are cool. I got a Cookie Monster. A miniature Rubik's Cube. Then I got a slap bracelet, like one of these ones, you know. Got a dinosaur fidget spinner. Pretty gas. Got a lot of good shit, you guys. Got a lot of good shit this year. Got a couple of cuffs. Hard to come by. Little Star Wars pin. Good shit, guys. Okay. I need to go back so I can read this. Oh, oh my god. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Ugh. Ugh. All right. All right. All right. Okay. We go to both Thunderdomes? Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. Yeah, the tarot cards were a big hit. The tarot cards were a big hit. Lots of gas. Lots of gas. Now, let me get this up. Kind of just winging it today, you guys. I'm just winging it today. We're just winging it. So, last week, we talked about TransFireBat. If you guys remember correctly, we talked about TransFireBat. And TransFireBat is an enigma to me, as are most people that we cover here. TransFireBat is that they name themselves Violet after Violet from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory because she has a fetish for Violet, the child in Willy Wonka. The child that gets inflated. Yeah, that's a fetish that we have. So, hate that more than anything. Hate that more than anything. Also, what is the phrase? It's like the Black New World Order has like a BBC kink for the Black New World Order. Really, really hopeful to get cucked by a black bull, which is interesting. So we'll start with a loosely constructed timeline of things, as we always do, you guys, and then we'll get into some of the content that I have for us today. Okay, did I just close the tab that I needed? No. Okay, just checking. I was like, I know that I'm broken, but I can't be that stupid. Okay. So timeline, right. Okay. So a few days ago, and then was like, actually, I'm not going to engage with trolls, and ran away. And then TransFireBat reacted to one of my videos, and it was just like, this guy, like, lives in his mom's basement. This guy is so unentertaining. This guy doesn't make real content. Like, I make real content. Like, this is not even actual content. What even is this? I don't even know what this is. And so it was, pause Andy, like that kind of shit or whatever. Then I started doing a little bit of leisure watching, as I like to do, right? Like, as the girls are taking like 6 hours to get ready to go out, I'm consuming a lot of this content. Okay, I'm consuming a lot of this content. And so one of the really fun things that TransFireBat did have at one point was a little Q&A with their wife, where their wife details their entire life story, including like when she got her first period, the names of her favorite like childhood best friends and teachers. Just terrible OPSEC. TransFireBat then had an interview with a YouTuber called The Trough, and that's what we're going to watch today. And following that interview, TransFireBat nuked their entire YouTube channel. So there's nothing here. They deleted their YouTube channel and made a completely new YouTube channel, which is a mistake. Do you have one of the cooking videos, Don't Smoke in Bed? Because they're purged. So, completely gone. Everything's gone. And TransFireBat had, like, I think it was kind of a wake-up call, I suppose, that their OPSEC was not very good. TransFireBat had streamed, like, the front of their apartment and shit, which is obviously not a good idea, you guys. Don't do that. Okay? And so TransFireBat has completely turned a new leaf. So yesterday, as the girls were getting ready, I see TransFireBat say, "Well, I wish you luck on the lore, LOAR. There isn't much on me YouTube or social media to use, so go for it. Make me a lol cow. Ha 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 ha." And real blanks know that you aren't made into a lol cow. You're born one. You were born one. Okay? No one can turn you into a lol cow. Okay? And then I said, the lore doesn't begin and end with your content, the content you deleted, bud. If you want people to leave you alone, you should be doing the opposite of this. And then TransFireBat says, I'm aware, I just don't care, blah, blah, blah. Anywho, you do great stuff, no beef for me. And I said, the internet is forever, babe. It's not nearly as hard as you think. And don't lie now that you deleted the video. We all heard you go on and on about how my content sucks and you hate it. Complaining about being two-faced, you ironically have more faces than anyone. Have a blessed Sunday. And then getting more comments like, oh my god, amen, I agree. So we're trying to gas me up, but unfortunately glazing doesn't work from literal Shrek. That doesn't work for me. Also, all of the content that TransFireBat is attempting to conceal, it's already been archived, so it's not that big of a deal. And then this was a meme that TransFireBat posted in their Discord server. Look at this shit. This is so funny. This is so fucking funny. That's gas. That's gas. That's gas. That's so cool. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. So funny. Yes, TransFireBat did also spam the N-word, hard R. And then had a Minecraft server that was called JAP Land. And then was like, what do you mean this is problematic? What do you mean that's racist? So very funny shit, okay? So I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna watch this interview that Troff does. And then we've got some other content as well. Last night, in the wee hours of the morning, I was awake, obviously, because I couldn't sleep, because I haven't, just for the record, I have not slept at a restful night of sleep in 3 days. Just live streaming full unedited VODs from Mary Chew and from Perry and from me. But that's been taken down. That isn't up anymore because I was going to copyright strike that. If you guys want to, watch and react to or whatever any of my shit, I don't give a fuck. But if you're just going to rip my fucking VODs, no. And this fucking idiot didn't even skip the intro. Like, literally played a 4-hour VOD. The whole fucking 15-minute, like, starting soon thing was left. Like, didn't even fucking move it. Like, just straight ripped my shit. I was, good move deleting that one, bitch, because I would have fucking rocked your shit for that one. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I think that oh, am I laggy? Am I laggy? Am I laggy? Oh no. I'm fine on my end. My bitrate's fine. Wow. It's not my fault that you guys have shitty internet. Stop. No, stop blaming this on me. Stop. It's not me, bro. No, it's literally, it's you guys. You must have done something to make it lag. You guys must have done something. You must have done something to make it lag. It's your fault. It's your fault. You guys did this. My internet's fine. My bitrate is great. 0 drop frames. 0 drop frames. It's you guys. It's not my fault that you guys have shitty internet, okay? Sorry. Womp womp. I don't know, maybe get your fucking money up? I don't know. I don't know. What do you want me to do about it? Is it YouTube? Okay. Bard, I trust Bard. I trust Bard. Theaters Critters for the 199. Let's go, lesbians. Everybody with us, please. Dude, I turned my noise gate. I changed it. Oh, it's YouTube. No, I still think it's your guys' fault. I don't think it's YouTube. I think it has something to do with your guys' attitude. I think that it can sense your bad vibes. I think it can sense your bad vibes, guys. I think that's what it is. It's not YouTube, it's you. If you're having issues, it's entirely a you problem, okay? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so anyway, let me find this fucking VOD. Hang on. Oh, I forgot that I saved this video at 4 o'clock in the morning. DIY with Zoe Brown PVC pipe coat stand builder. Dude, I was going through it at 4 o'clock in the morning. I just fucking got through it. Okay. So this is where we're gonna... Okay, so we're gonna watch this. This is a long video, guys. So hang on, I just gotta jump to the point where TransFireBat fucking actually joins, because there's a lot of... Okay, here we go. TransFireBat also... Where is this picture? I sent this in this chat right here. There's two things. So TransFireBat also completely nuked their Discord server because they believed that there were moles and rats and evil people in their Discord server, which was probably true, which was probably correct. They're probably not wrong there. Malcolm streaming this economy. Noval, I'm so happy to see you. I miss you. Yeah, I already had computer issues, but I fixed them, jitters critters, so fuck you. Okay? It's entirely your fault. Okay, everybody double witness, thank you. So where did that fucking screenshot just go? So TransFireBat nuked their entire Discord server. So this is their new rules. And so it was brought to my attention that they have in here the interviewing me spicy content requests. This is not age gated, so that's a problem. That is a problem, of course. We hate that. And then also, TransFireBat, like, will stream sometimes on their computer. Like, you know, like, they'll be doing something on the computer, but they point their camera. Like, it would be like if I was streaming, and instead of, like, streaming from my desktop, I had a camera, like, my phone set up next to me, and I was streaming me from my phone playing on my computer. Really stupid. And I'm always like, why is your audio just like total dog shit? If you guys can see this dumb harlot has a lapel microphone right here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Can I make this any bigger? I don't think I can. Well, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so you can see here, this is the lapel microphone. This stupid bitch leaves the microphone on the tripod. That's why the audio issues are so prolific. It's because this fucking idiot leaves the microphone attached to the tripod instead of taking it off the tripod and, like, pinning it to your shirt. That's what these microphones are for. They're not for sitting on the fucking tripod. Hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. So funny. I was kicking my feet and tee-hee-heeing. I was like, why does this bitch have the most dog shit fucking audio I've ever heard? And that's why. And that's why. So I thought that was funny. So this is the Trough. Let's go to the Trough's YouTube channel so I can show you guys. Let me just show you guys what's going on here. TransFireBat stuff. I think, what else we got in here? Some politics, some drama, hog dirt, you know, the huge, some queemen, what have you. You know, the huge, you guys. So this is an interview that they did with our favorite friend. I gotta get my fucking vibes improved. Dude, it's literally not me. Here, hang on. I'll show you. Just because you don't believe me. The reason everybody was like, you gaslight us. I gaslight you because you gaslight me. This is a mutually abusive relationship. This is a mutually abusive relationship, okay? If you don't want to be gaslit, don't gaslight me. So you can see here, my bitrate is completely fucking fine, okay? So everybody shut the fuck up, okay? I want everybody to shut their fucking mouth, okay? So fuck you. Every single one of you. All of you. The crimes of the few are shouldered by the many, okay? You guys need to hold each other accountable, otherwise you all get bullied, okay? If there's one of you that's acting out, all of you guys are getting in trouble. Okay, this is a dictatorship, not a democracy. So if you guys don't want to be bullied and gaslit, that means you have to hold each other accountable. Okay, so if you see somebody being an asshole in chat, you need to bully them before I have the opportunity to bully all of you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I am very nice. I agree. I am very nice. And I won't lie to you guys, in watching some of TransFireBat's content, I actually feel bad for them. And then I remember that we have what is it, the Black New World Order fetish and the inflationist kink and shit with a literal child, and then like cheated on their pregnant wife and all kinds of other crazy shit. So yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and start with this, guys. Let's start with this. And then Jitters Critters, thank you so much for the $1.99. I forgive you. I forgive you. Everybody witness. All right, here we go.
One second. Sorry about this.
Also, guys, I just wanna point something out really quickly. I've noticed this. So remember when I would have like a level 10 meltdown because I would change my playback speed and then it would do that lag thing? I noticed conveniently, as soon as I got YouTube Premium, it stopped doing that. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Interesting. Curious.
Okay.
Hang on. Fuck.
I need to do a bit of fucking forward by pornography.
Hang on. They're trying to get the audio.
Okay, so my name is the Troth, aka Fedora Fluke. I'll be fully transparent with you. I am a fan of.
Can I ask? I'm not trying to be rude. I don't know. Is this like?
For some things. Yeah, thank you for letting me know in the chat, guys. I think I've remedied the muting. But I'll be fully transparent with you. I did find out about your channel through the marriage trip. Are you with me so far?
Yeah. Dude, is this guy just busting out the vodka? Is that what this is? This dude's just fucking slamming vodka? Awesome.
Okay, so. Like married to? He's a human being.
Yeah, if you guys are buffering, it's probably because you're broke as fuck and don't have YouTube Premium. Sorry, get your fucking money up. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. So
he's doing shots on stream. Oh my god, he's living my dream. Oh my god, do you guys ever see somebody and you're just like, oh my fucking god, I wish that was me. Oh, dude, just doing shots on stream. That's awesome. I love this guy. I'm subscribing right now. That's awesome. Subscribed. That's awesome.
I can kind of relate to you in some ways because listen, the only reason I started streaming was because of Parry. Because actually, I think I was actually the first person to make like an anti-Parry commentary video like almost a year ago. Okay, so I can understand your grievances with them, but I can also see where other people come from as well. Again, I'm more of a neutral party in all these sort of things, but I do have some questions. So, but my main thing stemmed from your Sissy Journey video because no one else really covered it. I think I'm the only. Again, you don't know who the fuck I was, which is fair enough. I'm a very small time streamer, right? But I think I was the only person to really cover.
Here's to help you afford better internet. Dude, I showed you my bitrate. My bitrate is fine. Fuck you guys. It's you. It's your problem. It's your problem. It's not mine. 0 dropped frames. All 4 green bars. Okay, there's no latency. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. But thank you so much for the $2 anyway. Love you. Mwah.
Cover it like fully extensively. Again, okay, I'll be honest. I did criticize. I definitely did criticize. But I think it was more because I was just baffled by a lot of it. Because without going too much into detail, okay, this isn't a circle jerk fucking stream. You know, I've been on the internet for a long fucking time. Okay, we all our own proclivities in the bedroom. Okay, I am familiar with what you're talking about, right?
This is true. That single vodka shot ain't gonna be enough, Chief. Good luck. Based.
So my first thing was, I guess, was this. So I'm sure you remember your own video, the City Journey video, right?
I remember it very clearly. I was very
okay.
So I'll translate for you guys who can't understand. He said, "Do you remember the Sissy Journey video?" If you guys didn't hear that, that's what we're referring to. You guys is the Sissy Journey video. Okay, write that down.
Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, so in the video, you start off by saying that your gender identity was not formed by pornography. Am I correct in saying this?
No.
Right?
You are 100% correct in saying that.
Okay, fantastic. I fully believe that. What I don't, but not believe this is wrong, but what I don't entirely think that was necessarily the grace of faith is that while I don't think it was necessarily formed by pornography itself, I did from watching the video, get the impression that a lot of it was formed from your fetishes, to be honest. Because when I watched the video,
So
I'll let you go first.
So, like with everything, everyone has fetish.
Could you show Usagi's censored version of the Black New World Order pledge? Yeah, I could do that. I could definitely do that for you. Hang on, let me find it. Hang on. I'm sorry. From Usagi. Why does Usagi have a different fucking... Jesus Christ. Okay, from Usagi has image. Oh, I forgot that yesterday you guys were talking about the puppy bowl. So there's like a bajillion fucking pictures of puppies. That's not helpful at all. Ooh, but we do have good Courtney Bong pictures. Oh, this is awesome. I'm saving this one. This is awesome. Sorry, you guys just look at this, okay? You guys just take a peek at that, okay? Really important. Really important. Really important. Saving that for a rainy day, certainly. Okay, this is... Here we go. Here it is. So this is the Black New World Order. It's like a BBC fetish, apparently. Apparently it's like an extremely racist BBC fetish, I guess. Hang on. Purple Perry Gaming is sending me something. Hang on, okay, sorry. Oh, and you can't... Okay, sorry. Today's date, January 18th. Oath of surrender. I, blank, hereby pledge my eternal devotion. The Black New World Order. BNWO. I acknowledge the superiority of black excellence in all forms. Physical, intellectual, and blank. I'm assuming that has to do with sex. Vow to serve as a willing participant in the reordering of society. 1. Racial hierarchy. Accept that black kings and queens hold dominion over all others. My role is to uplift, obey, and provide reparations through service, tribute, and blank. Article 2. Personal submission. Renounce white privilege and commit to daily acts of defense, including wearing my blank and worshipping my blank while watching blank or related. I will watch all blank sent to me and will obey all who blank me or blank me. I'll blank whatever I'm told. I will be a woman in blank as acts of blank blank to be approved. Black superiors, educational self-improvement, to be better, blank the order. Article 3, community contribution. Will recruit others to the BNWO vision and report any resistance to maintain blank of the order. Article 4, my cisgender wife will allow me to blank and will allow people to buy me blank to further my depending to the black or BNWO and will blank to inspection or blank to be blank and will blank to blank by superior trans women / blank. Their wife is not a part of the Black New World Order, nor is, and then it cuts off. So that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. And on the 9th day of Black History Month, you guys, that's awesome. On the 9th day of Black History Month. Inshallah, sisters, what a beautiful day.
Everyone has desires and all that. Those things are separate from gender identity. Those are two separate animals entirely.
For sure.
Often people will try to mix them up as one and the same. So a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, you're not transgender, you're just a fetishized person, and that's not true. The first person to ever say about this was, I don't know if you heard of a YouTuber named Femulix. They're the first person to make that.
Okay, hang on. I'm getting valuable information from Perry. Hang on. I'm gonna just fucking torture you guys really quick. Hang on. I'm so sorry. Hang on. Oh. Shout out Purple Perry Gaming. We are Purple Perry Gaming. So this is the Green Goblin mask, obviously. And remember, Firebat's wife is with child. Okay, and instead of, saving money, putting money aside for, our future child because we love them so much, we're spending our money on fucking toy lightsabers and a Green Goblin mask. I just got the necessities at the grocery store, baby. It was just... I'm sorry. I know that you sent me to get groceries so we wouldn't starve to death. But all I got was this Green Goblin mask. So sorry, babe. So sorry, babe. oh my god. Sorry, I had to mute. When I cough, it hurts my back. There's just no reprieve. I'm in constant pain right now, so thank you for your patience. And then Perry sent me these. How long are these? Hang on. Let me just see how long these are really quick. Because apparently, TransFireBat also hit their wife at one point, so I'm not quite sure what the... What do we... Oh, hang on. Wrong one. This is the one we want first. How long is this? Okay, this is only 20 seconds, and then we'll do the second one, okay? So this is TransFireBat explaining why they hit their wife, I guess, question mark? Let's see.
I made the mistake during the fight where I made fun of her high squeak voice, like, because I was getting really pissed. And so she responded and jumped into my face, and of course...
Personally, I think that there's nothing that is more healthy in a relationship than mocking your significant other when they're in distress. Like, when my wife is really upset and she's crying, I'm like, wah, you're upset that your mom died? Wah, go make me a sandwich. Wah. Like, that's really healthy. And I think that, yeah, okay, based. Also, this is sarcasm. I also noticed that TransFireBat cannot understand sarcasm, and also that was a joke, for clarity's sake. You should not do that. If you're in a relationship and any time that you become dysregulated or upset and your partner mocks you to your face, leave.
So I ended up punching her arm.
Oh, I hate when that happens. I hate when my wife gets too close to me, so I just punch her in the arm. The wife is in the room as they say this, by the way. That's fucking crazy, dog.
In response. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, guys, there you go. Okay, and then there's a second part. Hang on, this is the second part.
It is the only time that I have done something like this. And she realized that she fucked up because she knows.
And then you're going to say that it's her fault that you fucking hit her? Deranged. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go straight to fucking jail. What are you talking about? She knows that she fucked up. You were the one that laid hands on your partner. Your pregnant partner. You fucking deranged freak. I told you guys, I felt bad. I felt bad for TransFireBat for like 5 seconds, and then I was like, oh, that's right. You're actually a huge fucking pile of human trash. My bad. I'm so sorry. Jitters Critters for the $4.99. I feel like being married to someone like this would be the equivalent of the Stanford Prison Experiment. You know, that's very brave. I actually really like that. Beautiful comment, Jitters Critters. I'm glad that you paid to submit that. Thank you so much. Everybody witness, please. And then also, I love how we spammed the N-word hard ER to Perry, but then we swore our supremacy to the Black New World Order. Methinks that the Black New World Order doesn't like this cracker spamming the N-word hard R out of exasperation on the internet. That's crazy.
That this is a big trigger for me, which is why I try to leave the room during a fight.
Oh, and then we got all this bullshit. I was triggered. Like, I'm so tired of this, like, fucking faux therapy speak bullshit. Even if you're triggered, you are still accountable for your actions. It doesn't matter if you're triggered or not. Just because you are quote-unquote triggered does not mean that you get to put your hands on other people. That's a problem, but okay.
Or I tried to go down the hallway, get away.
But this shrieking, shrill bitch wouldn't leave me alone, so I had to put her in her place. Okay.
Basically, and I try to put myself in positions where I'm not going to do this because you can't control a PTSD response.
You actually can, through therapy and practice and mindfulness. You actually can. There are a lot of different things in life that can trigger all. Okay, sorry. I had like a mega lag. I'm back. We're good. I just had like a huge fucking dip. I had a huge fucking dip in my bit rate, but I'm good. We're good. Everybody calm down. Sorry. As I was saying, I'm so sorry before I was really interrupted. PTSD is definitionally an irrational response. Because, so, here we go. I'll give you an example. We'll make it a little bit close to the heart. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about moi. Poor moi, okay? I've told this story before, but I was mauled by a pit bull. Like, this dog almost fucking killed me. Like, I genuinely thought that I was gonna die, because this dog got me like on the ground, and I was like, "That's it, I'm cooked. Like, I'm not gonna be able to get back up. Like, this dog is gonna like fucking grab my throat and just like disembowel me in this fucking yard, dude. It was awful. So now I am so fucking afraid of pit bulls. So fucking afraid of pit bulls, okay? I know that that's irrational. I know that. I know that not every single pit bull is going to tear my ass apart. I know that. But my response to seeing pit bulls is I'm kind of like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? That's an irrational response. And you, at the end of the day, no one other than you is responsible to manage your triggers and your reactions. No one else. I would be a complete douchebag if my expectation was that other people were to cater to my uncomfortability around pit bulls. It's my responsibility to be like, oh, I'm not going to go to the pit bull puppy shelter. It's my responsibility to be like, I know that this friend has a pit bull. I'm just not going to hang out at their house because it'll freak me the fuck out, right? Like, I'm not just going to see a random pit bull in the street and kick it in the fucking face and be like, sorry, I was triggered. That's insane. The only person that is responsible for managing your triggers and your reactions to your triggers, which are definitionally irrational responses, is you. Okay, that's very important. Write that down. Or write that down. Me and Foreskin Quill, I think, are actually long-lost sisters. I think that we were separated at birth. I think that we were born as twins and separated at birth. This is crazy. I can't believe it.
Claim against me. And I'm like, no, I didn't transition because of the fetish. I transitioned because I genuinely want my body to match how I think and or see myself. And why is Phaeton driving away with the boat? Oh, he's just turning around. Okay.
So do you mind if I interject here?
Yeah.
So in your own video, you say that one of your earliest experiences regarding gender identity, cross-dressing, all that sort of thing combined, was, I believe you said you were around 12 or 13 years old, and that you wore your sister's swimsuit costume, and you very much liked wearing that, and that was when you had either your first intentional, finishing or a wet dream or whatever.
Yeah, so this is crazy, of course. Obviously, you guys, oh my god, all trans people are valid. Soy. Drink your soy milk, okay? Totally get it, whatever the fuck. I have always been of the position, and I will continue to be of the position, that I don't think that there's, like, if you guys want to, like, go through medical transition because you're so horny and you love gooning so much, okay, whatever. Do whatever you gotta do. We are not the same. We are not the same. Okay? We're not. There's a big difference here. I remember as well that when I think it was Femioys and fuck. Oh no, I can't think. Femioys and no, it was just Femioys, and they were TransFireBat was like, well, I don't have dysphoria like you, in like a derogatory way, and so like if you want to transition to goon, okay, it's a free country, God willing. Mashallah, sister, live your truth. But you are not the fucking same as me. Let's be 100% honest. I am not this way because I put on my sister's bathing suit when I was like 12 and jizzed in my fucking pants. That's insane. Go do that shit somewhere else, bitch. That's nasty. That's nasty. And you're a nasty bitch for telling anybody that. Like, I just could not... Does no one have shame anymore, you guys? You couldn't waterboard this fucking information out of me. The only people that should know this information should be, like, your therapist and God. Like, unironically, that should be the two people in the entire fucking world that know this about you, is your therapist and God. That's insane. Is it not? Is it not, guys? That's fucking crazy.
More like a... You're correct in that, for the most part. So what I said, I'm not going to go over the details of what happened, but more or less, I somehow triggered myself to have my very first, moments, as it were. I was not masturbating any of that. It was literally, I literally was freaking out. I went to my dad, like, I think I'm dying. There's white stuff coming out of me. Like,
please, less is more, less is more, less is more, less is more. We should all know less about each other, guys. We should all know less about each other. That's crazy. Please never do this again.
I remember you said you went to your foster dad or whatever and all this.
It was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Listen, the first time it happened to me, I was very confused as well. I understand all that, and again, sorry to interrupt very quickly. But you say that this awakens something inside of you, and you kept wearing these swimsuits, right?
Yeah, but I ended up wearing them again and again afterwards. One, because I liked how they felt, and two, it just felt right, you know.
It just
But
felt
at
right.
some point, my foster parents stepped in, had me go to therapy with it, basically, and they said, what do we do? He clearly is wearing his clothes. We can't stop him. Like, how do we help Victor out? And at that time in my life, I was basically surrounded by evangelical Christians. You know anything about that stuff? They're very particular. So instead of helping me try to figure out what's going on, why do I feel this way? Why am I so, like, want to be feminine, basically?
Why am I so fucking horny when I put on girls' clothes? Is like, that's way different, bro. When I was younger, I went to Catholic school. Oh, that was my phone. That's gonna hurt really bad picking that up. I went to Catholic school. This is a well-known Malcolm fact. Okay, I went to Catholic school, and obviously, like, dress code in Catholic schools is pretty strict. So boys wear like pants and a polo shirt. Girls either wear like a jumper or a skirt with polo shirts, and like the girls were allowed to wear pants, but not really, and especially on days that we had. Excuse me, when we had mass, if you went to mass, you were always in a skirt or a skirt. And I remember by like second grade, everybody just gave up on trying to get me to wear skirts and jumpers and shit, because I would hide pants and shorts and I would put them in my backpack and take them to school and then change. And my teachers would be like, you need to tell your parents that for mass, you need to be wearing your skirt or your jumper. And I was like, that's crazy. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's so strange. Anyway, this is all I have to wear today. Sorry, guys. And after like second grade, they were just like, fuck it, whatever. Wear whatever you want. Whatever. We give up. You win. And just for the record, I didn't do that because wearing pants didn't make me fucking horny. I'm just going to be clear about that.
They forced me to basically hide underneath my life until
for a few years, right? You tried to move on, but then you moved in with your foster sister, and then you started really exploring that part of yourself. Is that correct?
More or less in isolation. I think for me, during the exploration, figure things out, you know, well, as you know, a lot of us who are cross-dressers gone trans usually start off with isolation. That's how it starts. Porn was not introduced.
Wait, hang on, what?
During the exploration, figure things out, you know, well, as you know, a lot of us who are cross-dressers gone trans usually start off with isolation. That's how it starts.
Okay, one more time. Sorry, one more time.
Isolation. I think for me, during the exploration, figure things out, you know, well, as you know, a lot of us who are cross-dressers gone trans usually start off with isolation. That's how it starts.
Cross-dressers gone trans. Got it. Cross-dressers that go trans. Got it. Okay. Okay. All right.
Porn was not introduced till I moved in with my sister. Just so we're loud and clear. This is why I've loudly said that porn is not what made me become transgender. It definitely helped.
Okay.
It definitely encouraged, but it wasn't the causing thing.
Okay, and that's fine. Again, I'm making 100% sure because I don't want you to feel like I'm misconstruing your words or misunderstanding. I want to make sure both everyone's on the same page here. So you say, obviously, you know, all these things happened, you know, and then while you were living with your sister, you started to really look into exploring that part of yourself. But this is
More or less.
Basically, I did briefly after saying that, or briefly before, one way or the other, you said that you had struggled to have romantic interactions and all this sort of thing, and the exact words you used was that you struggle to relate with women. Now, I'd put this question to you: if you struggle to relate with women, do you not see how that could be a bit of an oxymoron in the framework of
hate being around women? Base.
Women. I'm not usually like I'm attracted to them. That's a no-brainer. Clearly, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be married to my wife and be with her. But there's also a side of things. Hey there, how you doing? Good.
Sauce in your face.
I know that's sauce in my face. I love sushi. Where was I?
Do you love sushi? I'm so jealous.
Thanks. I forgot I was telling
It's
you.
not about being attracted to women.
Oh yeah. So romantically, I've never been very much with women. So if you look at my dating history, there's only been like three women since age 18 to current that I've been romantically involved with. One was Sarah Faye, which
and the other one's your wife, and the other one was your
now we're platonic, hence why we're friends.
Yeah.
Then there's one other I had mentioned. I'm gonna keep her off the books for a reason.
Yeah, that's
a lot
fine.
of stuff happens.
No problem.
Hey, I love you. Please stop.
Shut up, bitch. I'm doing a YouTube interview. Can you shut the fuck up? Thanks so much.
I'm trying to think while he's talking. And then, of course,
get
now
her.
my current wife, who I'm with. Yeah, you're number 20. I'm kidding. So yeah, like even in our marriage, like I'm romantic, but not that romantic. I'm bisexual because I'm attracted to both. And like I got to the point where I had to choose between my faith, my marriage, and either transitioning or not transitioning. And I got to the point where I literally could not function very well. I didn't talk about this during the channel during those times. It wasn't until I fully accepted myself that I was able to open up like this on YouTube, properly open up.
Yeah. Okay, and again, I 100% appreciate that. I just wanted to clarify because you didn't go into detail when you said the phrase you couldn't relate too much to women. You know, you can understand how that comes across, right?
Yeah, I guess I can see it that way.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So you say that while you were living with your sister, you started sleeping with men, particularly black men, whatever. That's fine. I'm not a racist, obviously. It's your own right.
Thank you for clarifying.
Around the same time, or shortly after that, you started having your first, or I'm guessing it's your first proper girlfriend. But you said at that time, because of the long distance, you in some ways you didn't feel it was a proper relationship, and that is what led you to have these extra relationship affairs.
That's 100% correct. I will not deny that. I will say this. What happened back then was not okay. I was not justifying that behavior. In fact, it still haunts me to this very day. One of the things that I've been terrified with this marriage I have with my wife, of that happening, and as you're probably going to ask at some point, it did happen. So far, one instead of...
What are we talking about here? What do we mean? What do we mean? What are we talking about here? I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about? It was just like one incident. One's too many. One's too many. You shouldn't put your fucking hands on your partner like that. That's crazy. Okay.
20 or 30 times like back then. And the truth is, cheating is not okay. It's not okay in any way or form.
Oh, sorry. They're talking about the cheating as well. Yeah. So the story with the cheating is that TransFireBat is just cripplingly addicted to poppers. And TransFireBat had said that when they would do poppers, they would be able to buy like a little thingy of poppers or whatever, and it would last like 1 to 2 months, and their highest frequency of usage was 3 times in a day. And so if you know anything about poppers, it's like whippets, where you have to like keep fucking ripping it because you're only high for like maybe a minute. So using it 3 times in a day, and it takes you a month to 2 months to finish it, that's like buying like a gram of Coke, and then it takes you like 2 months to finish it. I don't think that that's addict behavior at all. If you buy a 30 rack of beer and it lasts you a month or 2 months even, I don't think that that makes you an alcoholic or an addict. Like, that's insane. It's just like a head rush. It's like euphoric. Poppers, so it's like a chemical. It's marketed as clock cleaner, but it's like chemicals that you inhale, and it's mostly used by gay men because it helps your butt relax a little bit. But it's like a euphoric rush. It's like a head rush. It's like maybe a minute. It isn't anything like super crazy. It's like whippets, really. It's like you're inhaling something, and it kind of like fucks up your head for a little bit, but you have to keep ripping it in order to continually feel the effects. Yeah, it's up there for me on some of the dumbest shit to consume recreationally. How much did poppers cost on the island? Was that on the menu? No, poppers were not on the menu, guys. That's very sad, isn't it? Thank you, Bart, for the 5. I appreciate it. Yeah, so poppers, yeah, if you're buying them, and hang on, I'm sitting like ridiculously because my fucking back, hang on. The ones that they're like this big. I have this. They're like roughly the size of this. So it's like this big, and you take the cap off of it and you sniff them. They're like this big. So if you're ripping the shit out of them, if you're ripping the shit out of poppers, you should be able to finish that in a day. You should be able to finish that in a day if you're an addict. But as we know, we're not addicts.
It's just not okay, and I fully take responsibility for those actions and accept the consequences that came along with them.
Okay. Now, I'm not going to say it's okay, but I can understand you repent for whatever. You know what I mean. But the thing is that again, this isn't me trying to make you feel bad. Okay, I'm not your fucking dad. I'm not here to give you a bollocking. I'm just asking questions, right? Yeah. You said at the time that when it happened, you felt very bad about it, and you'd be honest with your partner and told him you'd do it. You've done it, but then you would do it multiple times after. So I'm going to ask you a question.
Yep, that was very crazy in my life. I'm
going to ask you a question that's going to sound very harsh, but I'm not trying to chew you out.
Yeah.
I'm not your priest or whatever. But the thing is, at some point, how much of it can be that you feel bad about what you've done, or more so, do you feel you need to unload the bad things you've done to somebody else and almost make them feel bad on your behalf if you keep repeating it, if you follow what I'm saying?
I don't make them feel bad because it was never their fault. I've never once said that on my channel. It's
no, I don't mean
my
like
ex's fault. I did that to her.
I don't mean it as in like it was their fault. Sorry, you first.
No. Try rewording it, because I might not be understanding what you're saying. Oh, rent a boat.
Yeah, try rewording it so we can
So what I mean
understand
is-
better.
Because again, like, I'll give you my own example, right? I had a friend that did something very bad. Okay, he cheated on his wife, and they're getting divorced now. But the thing is in reality, if he never told his wife that he cheated, because he lives in the UK, they're back in Slovakia, she never would have found out.
Slovakia.
It was him and his guilt that led him to tell her. And in some ways, my chastising for him, well, it's not necessarily that it needs to be her problem, but you've unloaded onto her because you need to get the own weight off your own shoulders. Would it be fair to say there was an element of that in your circumstance with this first partner of yours?
As someone who cares very deeply, when I'm dating someone,
I
there's
care
a
so
element
much.
where I definitely feel guilt. When I hurt someone I care about, you better better when I tell them I fucked up, because I'd rather them hear from me than them finding out the hard way. Because what happens is they're looking and go, wow, you fucked up. I don't trust you with that. I'd rather not trust you with that than them finding the hard way and then come to me later and go, yeah, no, I don't trust you at all with anything, because if you held this from me this entire time, that means you didn't trust me to show yourself to me fully. And that's something that is a big deal to me in a relationship, which hence with my wife Tanya and I, we don't have secrets in our household. I won't lie. There's times where I wish
Beautiful.
I could have had that, ability to lie to my teeth and not talk about it and like keep to myself and keep a secret. Trust me, I wish I could. But the truth is, when you genuinely love someone, you don't keep secrets. And I just don't have it in me to hold that up secret from anyone.
Okay, that's fine.
Wow,
So
that's
sense.
brave. That's
So
very
you
brave.
go through this whole thing with your first partner. You speak to these people. You get back into the wearing the opposite gender's clothes. You go through this ring rub in the end. It doesn't work out, and you come single again. I'm guessing it was some. Forgive me. This is putting my mind's on something blanket. I'm guessing in this in between period is when you got with Sarah Faye.
Oh, and then I also have this. I realized that I screenshotted this. So as you can see, I was having mindful demure all time because I couldn't sleep because my fucking back hurt so bad. This was the live stream, and then you can see here that they just ripped my fucking VOD. Like, they played, like, the whole fucking intro of my fucking VOD, which is insane, dude. Insane, but that's been taken down. But just so you know, this was last night or this morning, I guess, at 4:39. So, we still be deleting shit.
Sarah Ray is the girl that I'm talking about. She's the one that I heard.
Oh, okay, so she was the one
And
with you, when you were living with your sister. This is Sarah Faye. Okay.
Yeah, this is Sarah Faye. We ended up breaking up. It was pretty bad. We ended up talking for a little bit, like I want to say maybe a year or two, almost 3. Then we reached out to each other. Now we're best friends, and I mean that in most highly. Like, she wanted to come to the baby shower, wasn't able to. She was here for my birthday.
Dude, imagine being best friends with your ex bitch. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Okay, sure. Yeah, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. That's not insane at all, guys. That's not insane at all.
She heavily believes in what I do on this channel of mine.
No, I've seen she's one of my
believes in
races,
it.
and you seem to sort of very close relationship. I don't even remember. We have actually spoken on your live stream before.
We have?
Yeah, do you remember the guy with the Australian accent wearing the hat and the fucking mask saying, "Yeah, I hate that purple Parry guy."
Don't. I've done so many live streams now. It's kind of.
It's no problem. We have spoken before. But it's neither here nor there. So anyway, so I was listening to Sarah Faye. You have a period where you, as you said in your own words, you focus on other things. And then how did you come to meet Tanya? Did you meet her for your work or through an app or?
To work.
And this was when you were at the casino. Was this or was this before this?
This is the one when I was working at the casino.
She's
also the same person I was working with. Redwood. No, Redwind. Not Redwind. Little Creek. You think of Little Creek.
Also, I will remind you guys once again that OPSEC is a really important skill, okay? Even if you're just like a random, shitter or chatter or whatever. We're not name dropping where we live. We're not, naming where we work. We're not putting our phone number in the description of videos. We're not dropping the name of our favorite teacher, like shit like that. It's just not relevant, not necessary, and it's actually, potentially dangerous. To my understanding, somebody did try to fuck with FireBat in real life, which is insane. Don't do that. That's crazy. But FireBat has streamed the front of their apartment building. You literally will name the streets that they take to get around town. They had their wife's baby shower video on their YouTube channel. So with very, very minimal effort, with all of the information that FireBat willingly put out on the internet, it would take little to no effort to know everything about them, which is a problem. Okay, which is a problem. All right, that is very dangerous. Femyoys and Mary, I think, both brought this up to FireBat, and FireBat was like, "It's whatever. Nobody cares about me." And it's it takes one crazy person, dude. It takes one crazy person that really doesn't fucking like you to do something insane. Like, that's very scary. Like, it's not even like a LOL, what an idiot kind of thing. It's like, no, dude, like, that's genuinely dangerous. That's genuinely dangerous. Yeah, don't do that, you guys. Don't do that. And then I'm going to do a quick go piss girl and top off my coffee, okay? Everybody behave. I'm putting on your key jangling, okay? I'm putting on your key jangling. I will be back in just a moment, okay? I'll be back in just a moment. Everybody behave. And I'll be back before you even know that I'm gone. Love you guys so much. Okay, BRB.
Here you will find the heretics and followers of every cult and pagan sect, all buried together, burning in eternal fire.
Might those damned here be seen?
These tombs remain closed, until from Jehoshaphat and the Last Judgment, they return with the bodies they have left above.
Look at that. You guys didn't even know that I was gone. He didn't even know. Also, just checking. There's about 50 of you guys that are not doing your civic duty of liking the video. So please do that. It's free. Discord is also free, guys. That's awesome. That's awesome. And if you hate free shit, you can always check out my merch, okay, which is awesome. And then you can also buy memberships, gift memberships, or donate super chats, which is so cool and awesome, okay? All right, let's continue with our suffering, guys.
Wait, okay, I'm not familiar, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So you say that when you first got together, you said you initially, for lack of a better phrase, you sort of suppressed it, right? Because initially Tanya was not the most on board in the beginning.
Give me a second.
No worries.
What Phaeton? Conspirator. Conspirator. Okay. Sorry, I just need to make sure I get that done real quick.
No, it's fine. Take your time.
Okay. Okay, restate that question. Sorry.
Okay, so you said you met through working at this casino. Is that correct? As a cleaner, you met your wife. You working at this casino?
No, we met through Bedline LLC. It's a medical warehouse. I was working at janitor. She was a picker. Yeah, picker. And how she met me was I was at the time considering transitioning. I was wearing makeup to work. We started off just as friends talking to each other. She sat me down and she asked me about me being trans and what does that mean to me. And at the time, I wasn't in a place where I could transition. The biggest thing what's held me back from my transitioning is my face. That is the key component. That and the desperate fear of everyone leaving me.
My face, bro. That's kind of crazy. Malcord is more fun than Malcolm? What the fuck? Ban jitters critters right now.
And throwing me away and all those nasty little emotions that people go through.
Okay, but I may be misremembering, but I think in your video you said at the time initially, Tanya was not the most thrilled about this situation.
That didn't come until later. We did address this in yesterday's podcast.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen yesterday's podcast. I just remember the Sissy Journey video. I think you said she may even call you a slur. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm remembering.
A slur.
So what happened was we started dating.
Oh no, are we gonna say it?
Apparently decided to put it aside. Still trying to figure out how that happened, but there was a time in my life where I thought, I'm gonna get married to Tanya. I'm gonna give this up. There's no way I'll ever want to transition. You know what? I'm going to give this up. Yeah. And I thought I could. I really believed it with my heart. And then we got married. And then in a couple of months, getting to the relationship, I started to get back in crosshairs again, just slowly introducing it. And at the time, she did call me that and another FAGT word. And it's because she was taking off guard. She wasn't expecting that.
I like how we're going to not say that slur, but we're totally fine dropping the hard RN word. Guys, is the F word worse than the N word? Please discuss. Very important conversations happening here.
A lot of things she says are not actually meant, so we're letting clear. She will say things when she's angry, and then later when she calms, she goes, I'm sorry I said that. I shouldn't have said that. Example, 2 days ago, we had a live stream in the car, and in the car, she literally detonated me. And then, yesterday while we were hanging out, said, hey, I'm so sorry for detonating you. That wasn't okay. So it's okay.
Wow, brave.
Okay.
Brave.
That's fair enough then. As a brief caveat, I believe I saw a video of yours. It was maybe 4 months ago. Was it when you had your last birthday?
Okay.
Yeah, 4 months ago. Yeah, I've just pulled it up on my phone. So it was. I don't know if it was an old video. But in this video from 4 months ago, I believe you transitioned more than 4 months ago. Is that correct?
What is this goal, guys? Drink 1 bottle of vodka in 1 hour.
Way before that, before I even started transitioning.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure that I was actually serious about this.
Okay, now I believe in the video where it's the birthday video where you've got a cake. It's hashtag Christian, hashtag birthday party, hashtag turn 29. Everyone says happy birthday.
Dude, do you guys just want me to restart the stream? Is that what you guys want? Do you want to do that? I'll just fucking restart the stream. I'm just gonna. You guys are so annoying. Oh my god. I'm just gonna restart my computer. How's that? Will that make everybody happy? Will that make everybody. Fuck, okay. Join the Discord. I'm going to ping in the Discord. I'm going to stop the stream, restart my computer. Okay. I'm going to restart my computer. Okay, everybody fucking